Happy Friday. It's kickoff to the weekend with your favorite brown and orange girl. And I got a special guest for you ladies because y'all harassed me to death on when he was going to come on. So I went and found him. And it is Dr. Phil on Friday. What's up, Dr. Phil? How are you?
What's going on? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Black Women Love Football.
That's right. We love
Lash
football.
Fabulous. Good afternoon to you as well. Thank you for inviting me on here. Finally, our schedules aligned where we could do this thing.
Yeah, you busy. You busy. So I have to catch you when you're free. I appreciate it. I
Just
appreciate
a little bit. Just a little. Hopefully, we can do this more often.
Yeah. Free that schedule up because they
I'm
be
working on
jumping
it.
on my back and I
I'm
be
working on
being double teamed. So I be needing people that's on my team sometimes to come
I'm
through
working on it.
and hang out with me.
For sure. For sure.
Uh-huh.
We got that Browns thing in common. So, yes.
Yeah, but you sometimes slide with them people in Tennessee. So that's where we kind of like
See,
wait.
I told you that in confidence that when the Browns went away, I rooted for the Titans. You wasn't supposed to share that with nobody else. I
But
don't root
listen,
for them
these
anymore.
ladies, there's some people over there that's rooting for them Titans and Cam. So, we always want to see them quarterbacks that look like us do well.
For
However,
sure. For sure.
I wear brown and orange, and I'm gonna always wear brown and orange. And whatever they do, like they doing and losing, hey, it is what it
Yeah.
is. But
I rep my brown and orange as well, but today I had to go with the Buckeyes. I had to have a winner
oh yes,
today.
OH,
IO.
that's right. Um,
Yes.
them college rankings came out this week, and I seen that Ohio State was in number one, if I'm not mistaken.
They are, and I think they'll continue to stay there. We don't have another till we get to that team up north at the end of the season. I think we're just going to roll over everybody. Then the Big Ten championship will be with Indiana. That's how it's going to align right now, which Indiana is ranked number two. So that's going to be
And
probably
I
the
don't
biggest
think
game of
that
the year.
team up north is gonna cause us any problems. I
No,
think when that team up north we play them, I see us taking them down by I'm gonna say 20.
by 20, yeah, I can see that as well. I think it may even be more than that because we got some little get back to get them. We're gonna get it back in blood against them. So
Yeah.
for
In their
sure,
house at that.
for sure, for sure, we
I
own
need
that.
somebody's undiagnosed son to take me to that game because them
Yeah,
tickets is
look,
quite steep.
they are. Look, on another note, while we're talking college, LSU and Alabama. LSU comes to Alabama this weekend, so that should be a good one. They just fired their coach. Let's see if that gives them any type of spark to beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I ain't never an Alabama fan. However, Birmingham, the coach that's chief that's trending right now, and that probably be the only thing that get me to Alabama right about now. But
Can't speak on that.
you
I, but
ain't
I do.
Birmingham. You got some roots around them
I
Birmingham
do. I'm a
parts.
former native of Birmingham. I was there for 8 years, so I still don't root for Alabama
You better
football.
not.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
They told me when I
Who you
moved out
think gonna
to
win between
Tennessee.
LSU and Alabama?
I think Alabama will. It's going to be a crazy environment. They're playing well right now. Their quarterback Ty Simpson is playing well. They actually mocked him to get drafted by the Browns this year, but that's on another note. But I see
Yeah,
Alabama winning
nah.
that game
We
easily.
don't want that. We don't want no 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 no. Uh-uh. Um, I would be remiss if and I not say offer my condolences to the Cowboy family and to the family of Nealon. Um, rest in peace to him. Would not want that to no family to have to endure that. So prayers and condolences to all that have been affected by that and the Cowboy family, um, for sure.
And
And
it's
um,
men's mental health awareness month, so definitely thoughts and prayers to the Needland family, anybody affected by this or mental health. Period. Anybody that's affected by it at all. So
so I always say, just from a social work standpoint, when I first got my first social work job, it was a requirement that we had to see a therapist twice a year, because the philosophy was you taking care of somebody all the time, and then you go home and take care of a family. So
Mhm.
who's taking care of you? So I feel like, especially with men, it's the requirement of them that they don't talk about it often, and they deal with so much, as well as even more in the NFL. I felt like, and I still feel like, that should be mandatory, that they have to see somebody. We see it constantly play out on the field in aggression, different incidents, that not that it's optional and that it's offered, but that it is a requirement, for players to be able to have to see someone at least on a monthly basis, for sure. Hey, Stacy. For
I agree with
sure.
that. I agree with that, Stacey. And not only just the NFL, lots of professional sports should offer that same thing. And not only sports, regular jobs. I mean, I work in the medical field, and we had some things at the hospital I worked at that offer just a counselor for staff to talk to. You know, any stressful job, you should have someone that you can speak to. Just to clear your mind at times. So I totally agree with you on that front.
Good morning, ladies that are joining. I have Dr. Field in, sitting in, giving us an update and
Good
chatting with
afternoon. Good morning.
me,
Good afternoon.
on what's going on.
Ladies, please see your doctor. It's very important that you see your doctor, talk to him, and listen to the advice he may be willing to give you.
So let's talk a little football.
Let's do it.
Last night's game was trash. I was
Of
able to
course.
only see parts of it. However, what I seen was trash. Um, and
So Denver is now what, 8-2, and that did not look like an 8-2 team last night against a horrible Raiders team. Uh,
right. So my homegirl Donna popping in is like the diehard Raiders fan. And I really was pulling for Donna on this one. I really wanted her to get a win because I'm never a Denver fan. I really think the coach is the Grand Dragon. However,
I like the coach.
Donna, Donna,
I like the coach.
you cannot, like, that whole it was a defensive game, and there is no reason. I wanted really the Raiders to just win. It's always the games that you not supposed to win, you should have won.
Mhm.
And the Raiders really should have won that game.
They
Like,
should have
how do
won.
you have interceptions and block field goals and stuff that don't convert into touchdowns? That was
Mhm.
incredible to me. Like,
Denver's offense was horrible the entire game. Horrible, horrible.
yeah, I don't have no understanding as to that. Like, it wasn't even worth the highlights, the little highlights that I watched this morning. I was just like, eh, meh. It
Yeah,
was
you
like,
didn't miss much.
whatever.
You didn't miss much. I was out and about watching the game, and it was horrible. It was horrible. So
Yeah, and I'm just trying to figure out how all these sorry teams got primetime games. Like, they
yeah,
ain't even worth the games that's like hopping on. Like, they sorry in real life. Like,
I agree. I agree.
yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see. Denver's schedule is about to get a little bit harder. They got some division games coming up. Kansas City is coming right around the corner, so we'll see who Denver really is coming soon because they didn't show it last night.
Yeah, they did. And I hope they ain't one of them like teams that end up being in the playoffs. I don't want to see them go
Yep.
to the
They
playoffs.
did it last year. They did it last year. And the only
Yeah.
thing I like about Denver, they have J.K. Dobbins from Ohio State. So I'll represent him and root for him, but not a Broncos fan at all. Especially being a Browns fan, we hate Denver. So yeah.
You got
How
fans,
you
Dr.
doing,
Phil. You got
Miss
fans. You
Stacey
got
Evans? How you
fans.
doing? How you doing over there?
You got fans. We gonna Stacy. I'm gonna have to see if he can change his surgery schedule on Fridays, and we can have him on kickoff to the weekend.
I like
That's
this. I
what
think
we
I can
can.
do this thing. I think I can do this thing
Yeah,
on
you need to
Friday.
change your Friday surgery
Yeah,
schedule for this 30 minutes on
yeah.
Twitter.
Yes. I want to pop
Um,
in on them Wednesdays every once in a while. We'll talk about that though later.
yeah, you need to.
Trying
We
to,
need you on Wednesdays. They be beating me up on Wednesdays.
yeah,
Um, so game of the week.
Yes.
So I feel like it's really some trash games this weekend. Some trash. Let's talk about my team real quick for a minute before I get to the game of the week. So I'm
Our
a brown
team.
and
Our
orange
team.
girl.
Yes.
I'm a brown and orange girl, as everybody knows. Um, our chief strategy person, chief whatever you want to call them, the chief F up, in my opinion, the chief of this recklessness that we have encountered over the last few years is leaving.
He is Paul D. Bethesda. Yes.
What does that look like for this brown and orange girl? Because I'm really tired of getting dressed up and cute for no reason on Sundays. I really.
So in my opinion, he was the chief strategy officer. From what I know, he was running things. He was calling the shots. Over Barry, over Stefanski, all of that. So with him, he left to go to a worse organization than the Browns. The Colorado Rockies is a worse organization than Cleveland. So him doing that says a lot. I think it was he knew this was it for him. He's been with Cleveland for 10 years. But saying all that to say, I think Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski will be fired as well at the end of the season. I think this was just the first step in doing so.
Okay. So, in your opinion, because these ladies want to know, they ask me, and then they send these fake websites through with all of this stuff, and they know everything that go on in Cleveland, and they live in West Jabib, literally. Okay, so everybody knows what's going on in Cleveland. Will they see Shador play this season?
Yes. Shador will play. He's not going to play this week unless something happens to Dylan. But if we don't beat the Jets this week, then I think they're going to make the move to Shador. We got Baltimore coming up. We have San Francisco coming up. So I think if he doesn't look good and we lose against the Jets, I think they're going to make the change this week.
It's going to be a hell of a loss if we lose to the Jets. Like,
I agree. They're trying. The Jets are openly tanking. They traded their two best players away, and if we cannot compete with the New York Jets, then, my opinion, I want Stefanski and Barry fired right now. But they're not going to fire anybody during the season. But if the Browns can't beat the Jets, then we really got some bigger issues that we need to talk about.
Okay, so will Cleveland beat the Jets this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Always, yes. Always.
Okay.
My Browns.
Then I might get dressed up and I might be cute this week.
But it's bittersweet because I want to see Shador in there. So do I sacrifice my team losing just so that I can see Shador get in the game or
I got a new cute Shador dress that I'm trying to wear before the season is out because I want something new for next season. But if you think they're gonna win, I'm gonna get dressed up this week. I'm gonna be cute.
They are. Matter of fact, I'm guaranteeing a Browns win this week. How about that?
Oh shit! Then I'm gonna get dressed this week.
Dr. Phil guarantee.
Okay.
Yep.
So I got all these Baltimore girls on my line coming in next week. So
they got a big game. Baltimore got a big game this week at Minnesota. So
yeah, a lot of them traveled to Minnesota and they leave in Minnesota, coming to Cleveland next week. Is it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend, the 16th. For the game. So I need 2 back-to-back wins.
Oof, that's a tall task. We only got 2 wins on the season, but
that's a division game, and we play division games hard, and we play at home.
We play Baltimore well. We always play Baltimore very, very well,
and we play at home.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your games of the week? What you think your game of the week is?
So I listed 2 that I think: New England versus Tampa Bay. So New England, this Drake May, this young quarterback is amazing. He beat us up real good a week ago.
Shit out of us, like built to ass.
He is he looks good. New England looks good. They have our coach who we should have had, Mike Vrabel, who was right in the Cleveland building, and we didn't keep him. That's right. I ain't gonna go down that. But New England looks good against a Tampa Bay team, which also has Cleveland ties. That Baker Mayfield, who is not your favorite person.
Nah, I'm a bitter ex. I'm a bitter ex. Sure. I am scorned in a horrible relationship, so I want New England to win.
That young man He grew up over the years and he learned how to be a quarterback. I hate that he
How
couldn't do it
many
here.
teams did he have to go to though?
He left. He went to Carolina. He went to the Rams for a year. He was on 3 teams in one season at one point
Okay.
in time,
All
and
right.
then
Point
he
exactly.
revitalized his career in Tampa Bay. Whatever they're doing down there, he's got the right mindset. He's an MVP candidate, so I can't knock him for that. I just wish it would have worked out here in Cleveland.
Okay, well it didn't, and I am a bitter ex,
Yeah.
and I am scorned, and so I want New England to win that game.
Okay. All right. And then
Who you
also,
think? Who you got for that game?
I like Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay. Where it's in Tampa Bay. I think Baker Mayfield. I think he gets Mike Evans back this week. He gets his running back Bucky Brooks back Bucky Irvin back this week. So I just think Tampa Bay is just going to play great. And they have Ohio State Emeka Ibuka as a wide receiver. He's up and coming, one of the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL as a rookie. So watch out for Tampa Bay. They're going to be a team to be dealt with.
Okay, well
I
I
like
think
them.
New England. I like New England.
And I highlighted one more big game for the week: the Rams versus the 49ers. Uh, that's definitely going to be a big game. Matthew Stafford is playing so well, 4 touchdowns in each of the last 2 weeks, and the Rams just look really good.
Okay, so San Fran got. I don't know if you've seen the article that came out. Like I think they payroll might be 111 million or something like that,
Yeah,
and uh Stacy said the Patriots is gonna pull it off.
yeah. I see. We can bet something, Stacey. Let me know.
Listen, I'm telling you, Stacy, I'm going with the Patriots too.
Okay.
Um, and they got $55 million worth of injuries going on.
Okay.
And San Fran just figured out how to win.
They
They
do.
just been
Do you
figuring
know
out how to win.
teams that do that have a good coach? That's what that is. That's coaching. We also had him here in the building, Shanahan. So I just hate to, everything ties back to the Browns for me. Sorry, I know I keep going back to Cleveland, but we have so many ties all around the NFL. But they have a great coach, and that's why they continue to win despite not having their top 3 receivers. Their running back is in and out. Their quarterback is in and out. San Francisco always finds a way to win. But I just think the Rams are too hot right now. Matthew Stafford is also an MVP candidate. So,
Okay, so I went to. I'm glad you mentioned injuries because that
mhm,
is something that we've been talking about for since preseason.
mhm,
Because preseason injuries have been a major issue,
mhm,
major issue. My question is, do
mhm.
you think it's coaching? Is it health and nutrition? Is it strengthening and conditioning? Or is it, as everyone is thinking, like the turf? Is it what they're playing on? What do you feel like is the issue contributing to all of these injuries
So,
in the that's going on?
Stacy, that's a good question. I think it's a combination of all of that. It's the altered training camps. They're less physical, and your body needs that contact so that you can get used to it. They're not hitting during training camp in the off season, so their first contact is against other teams, and your body needs to get used to absorbing that contact. And right now, they're not doing that. Also, the players are bigger, stronger, faster than they've ever been before. So it's just going to be different. There's going to be more injuries. I know they try to alter the rules as far as kickoffs and stuff to help prevent some of that, but just it is ultimately going to happen with the players being bigger, stronger, and faster. And then, I'm going to touch on what you said. The field conditions at some of these stadiums are absolutely horrible, and it's causing a lot of injuries as well. So it's a multitude and combination of things that I believe is causing more
So,
injuries.
so who then becomes responsible? Who takes responsibility for that? So, who speaks up on that behalf? So, they have a players union, like
Mm-hmm.
in a players association. If it's field or
Mm-hmm.
if it's coaching, then it's
Mm-hmm.
something. But when does the player have to take responsibility for themselves on that? Is there anything, some responsibility on their behalf? So, and I always bring this up,
Mm-hmm.
um the reason why LeBron and OBJ bounce back so quick is because they have spent a lot in their nutrition,
Hmm.
their body, their exercise, and all of that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So they take responsibility on off season.
Hmm. I agree. I agree. You have to. They put money into their bodies so that they can recover and not sustain as many injuries. So I agree with you on
Um, so how do we circumvent some of this though? Because I feel like I spend a
that.
lot of money on these brown and orange people for you to be out all season.
I agree.
And y'all put out on that field, what y'all put out on that field when you claim there's an injury, a season ending injury, and it be like week 3 and 4. Like, so
And that goes to these soft training camps. I'm telling you, they're not doing anything. So once you're 2 or 3 weeks into the season, that's when your body is really just now getting into the groove. So it's much easier to get hurt when you're not in the best shape because they're not working hard at training camp anymore, not like they used to.
so when does the strength and conditioning come in? Because so like let's take
Shit.
JD for an example. He's out for the second time this year with the Commanders.
Hmm.
And you was injured, you back, you broke your arm this time. That could potentially be what the rest of the season. We at week 10 now, right?
Yeah. So they say they're not gonna put him on injury reserve, but he's gonna miss a lot of time.
Okay.
So
That
um,
season ended.
pretty
Pretty
much, pretty
okay.
much.
All right.
But that one, it was an injury to his left non-throwing arm, and I think that one was just a freak accident. No, things like that tend to just happen. But you're right, the strength and conditioning, they need to definitely hire more help in those areas to help prevent some of these injuries or the recovery from a lot of these injuries once they are hurt. We get players on the Browns. I know we keep bringing up the Browns, but they get a concussion and be out for 5 weeks. I'm not going to say no names, but it's one of our wide receivers. Um, but they
Right.
get a concussion and they stay out for 5 and 6 weeks at a time. Like, what is your training staff? What is their job? What are they doing if players are getting a hamstring and missing 6, 7, 8 weeks? It just don't make sense to me.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm really going with 49ers on that game.
Very nice. Okay. And I like the Rams. I
Okay.
like the Rams. I told you,
These people gonna like you because you go against everything. I say.
Well, the good shows, let's say, please not discuss that VS. I want to slap the piss out of Diggs. Ha 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 ha. Yes, we need okay. Yes, you definitely need some help. Yes, you do.
Yeah, them Cowboys is terrible. But let them Cowboys fans with their delusion think that they going to the Super Bowl.
Listen, their offense is amazing. Dak Prescott, them wide receivers, they're playing out their mind this year. The pickup that they got from Pittsburgh, well, what's the receiver's name? I can't
Pickett.
think of it right now.
Pickett.
Um, Pickett. No, 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 no. I can't think of it right now. But the wide receiver, he's their number one receiver because CD Lamb have been out. But they got Pickens, right?
Pickens. That's it. Pickens. Yeah.
George Pickens.
Crazy. Yep.
Yes, he's playing amazing. Their offense is amazing. The defense just can't hold up.
Hey,
There's
Shaq.
always one or the other with the Cowboys. Either good offense, good defense, and now that defense is the worst. They did make a trade to try to bolster their defense. They got a linebacker from Cincinnati, um, Logan Wilson, I believe his name is. He'll help on that defense for sure.
Yeah, they need there's some
Oh,
defensive help.
and Quinnen Williams that they got from the Jets, defensive lineman, he's gonna help out that defense. So Dallas is making a concerted effort to bolster that defense because they have the offense. They have a Super Bowl winning offense, in my opinion. The defense just is not on the same par as them right now.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be this year. Maybe next year. They having the same
Uh,
discussion we having. Maybe next year. Maybe
maybe
next year.
next year for that.
And Stacy, so what if we ain't going? We all going. How about that?
Oh,
All
Dallas
right.
doesn't have a game. Dallas doesn't have a game this week. I guess they got to,
No, they on bye this week.
and they
After
needed it.
that, and did
And
you
it's
they need
perfect time.
after that game they had they need one?
They need
They
it
need a
for
break.
sure. For sure.
Hey, Black women love football. Okay, so let's get into the picks of the week.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Yep, you gonna run them down and we make our picks or
Yeah,
which
let's
one?
go. I
Okay.
got Atlanta at
In
Indianapolis. They are over in Berlin. It is an early morning game.
9:30 Eastern time kickoff for that game.
Yeah, I got Indianapolis winning.
I like Indy. They're playing well. Daniel Jones has. Sorry for the Giants fans out there. Daniel Jones is a MVP candidate this year with the Colts, and y'all just let him walk out the door. So, um, I got the Colts. I like the Colts. Atlanta is they started out good and they're struggling now. So I'm not sure what happened with them, but I like the Colts.
I like the Colts. I like the Colts even more that they have their owner on the sideline, CEO, and a woman
Mhm.
on that sideline checking all them boxes. And I just keep saying a woman brings a different perspective. They think differently and they
Mhm.
see things differently. I was telling them Wednesday night, I watched a great interview with her
Mhm.
as to why she on the sideline. So big ups to her. I hope that this opens the door to see more women on the sideline and making an impact there. So I like it. I like them. Period. Shaq, you said she bet the house on this season. She should. They are doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Period. They doing well. So I pick Indianapolis for that. The Giants at Chicago.
Mm.
So we
So
have somebody who thinks that the Bears are going to win 11 games. And
wow.
I don't know if you caught Wednesday night, but he said that the Bears are going to win 11 games. He said this at the beginning of the season. They're going to win 11 games. He came on. He don't feel like Cleveland can beat them. Nobody can beat them. They're going to walk over Pittsburgh. They're going to do all of this. So we have this bet going. They
Mhm.
might get past the Giants, but I just don't think that they gonna get um that much further. They might be
They are. The Bears are improved. Their offense is really good. Caleb Williams is looking good for a young quarterback. He's finally they got that offensive coordinator, as their new head coach. They took Detroit's offensive coordinator, Ben
right.
Johnson, and he has that offense looking good. Caleb Williams looks good. But their division is too tough with Minnesota, Green Bay. They're not going to win 11 games. The division is much too tough for that. Are they going to be better? Yes, they are better. But 11 games, no. I think eight to 9 games for them, and that's a big improvement from last year.
Great. Let's
So,
keep it
but I
at
do like
8 and
them
9.
this week. I do like them this week against
I
the Giants.
did pick them against Chicago. I mean against the Giants. I did pick them.
And the Giants have Jackson Dart, who could have been a Cleveland Browns quarterback. That's the quarterback I liked in this draft, and he looks great with the Giants. That's a quarterback I wanted for the Cleveland Browns, and unfortunately,
We
the
got the
Giants
little
got him
boy,
like a pick. Mm.
right?
I
And we
don't
got
even
the
like
little
to
boy.
speak on. I don't even like to speak on him. It just upsets me. So,
Right.
you
Buffalo at Miami. I went with Buffalo because with Tua turn the ball over radio, they ain't finna go nowhere else.
yeah,
Now
Miami
they
is.
might have be hopeful though, since they fired their GM. So next year, this is just the season is
But they
washed.
fired.
Next,
They fired the brother. Let me say this: they fired the brother and kept the head coach, which is crazy to me. But
well, the coach figure says that he is that of the African American descent.
nah,
But I feel like the reason why they did is because he wanted them to keep Tua.
well,
And the
yeah,
former GM, it was like Tua was the problem.
yeah.
So, and Tua
It's
is the
more than
problem.
Tua, too. Well, it's more than just Tua. He has
It
a lot
is,
of
but
weapons around him. He is. He's up and down. I mean, he just want. You never know what you're gonna get um, with him. So
very much so.
they not beating
Shadabo
Buffalo.
getting hurt the Giants. But my issue with the Giants is they don't know how. The same thing with Kevin. They coach does not know how um to adjust to the players.
Mm-hmm.
And because you um you built your whole game plan around two players basically. So
Mhm.
once Scatterbull went down, y'all don't have nothing else.
Yeah.
So absolutely, I
Not only
think
that, neighbors. I mean, their number one receiver is out for the year as well too. So
exactly. So they down, but you need to be able to your backup should be able to do something, but you don't make no plan for them. And in this league, the way everybody getting injured, you got to be able to adjust it and be ready for it's always the next man up.
yep.
And so with Big Shaq, I agree. Both coaches, Miami and the Giants, coach has lost the locker room, and Arizona's coach has lost the locker room. Those is three coaches for sure. Oh, and Cleveland. Let's add him in the ring too. Has lost their locker room. Baltimore at Minnesota. You
Um,
pick Minnesota.
do you? I like Baltimore. Lamar is back. It's gonna be you know, second week that he's back, I believe. So he's getting healthier, and I just think somehow I believe Baltimore's still gonna win the AFC North. Um, you just can't count them out. They have a good coach. When you have that quarterback in the regular season, Lamar is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in the regular season. So
Regular
I don't
season, he can't get past
exactly.
them playoffs for
It's
some
the
reason.
regular season we're talking about, so I don't bet against them. I think they're gonna shock Minnesota in Minnesota for sure,
Okay.
for sure. That's my lock of the week. If you betting out there, that's my lock of the week. Baltimore over Minnesota.
Cleveland at the Jets.
You know, I already told you I like my
I'm going
Browns.
to Cleveland. I'm going with Cleveland on that.
Our
Like,
defense. I love Justin Fields as a quarterback. He went to Ohio State, so
right.
I love for him. But um, our defense is going to do something that he's never seen before. He gets sacked um, most of the time, more than any other quarterback in the NFL. And I just think Miles and Alex Wright and the defensive line is going to have a field day against the Jets.
Did you
So I,
see that they Miles is trending again for defensive player of the year?
Correct. They had I seen on ESPN they had everybody predicting who would win the different awards, and most people picked Miles to win it. He's got 10 sacks on the year. 5 of them was in the last game. So
Right. And so I have said it from the beginning, like these ladies, like, they get caught up in, when he take
mhm.
his shirt off. But I'm like, he ain't did nothing all season. He just showed up yesterday. So I don't know how that's gonna happen. The year that he got it, I think the first year I didn't feel like he should get it, but I tell the truth about these teams. But we'll see. We still got a few more weeks to play. I think that he, now needs to step up and be a leader for his team. So, he might now start performing a little bit more. Shaq said ESPN got the
Yeah,
Jets
big
to
Jack. We got
win.
the Jets to win. Wow. Okay. I like to see that. I mean, the game is in New York. I'm supposed to be at that game, but I won't be. But I just don't see how they can beat us. I don't. I don't think they can score enough points on our defense. Now we got a problem scoring points too. So I believe this will be a low scoring game, something like a 20-7 Browns.
20-7 Browns.
20-7 Browns. Yes,
Okay.
that's what I like.
New England at Tampa Bay.
We spoke on that one, and I told you I like Tampa on that.
Okay, I'm going with New England.
Yep.
New Orleans at Carolina. This is
That
like
is the trash bowl there.
right.
They call it the prison inmate game. That's what they make the inmates watch. That's the only game they can watch this week. Um, I like the Panthers though. The Panthers
I
knocked
picked
off Green
Carolina.
Bay. Any Packers fans on here? The Panthers knocked off the Green Bay Packers last week, and I just think Carolina is trending in the right direction. Bryce Young is looking good. The Alabama quarterback, he's growing. He's getting better. So I like Carolina. New Orleans.
Jacksonville at Houston. So is Travis
CJ
Hill
Stroud is
out?
hurt. I think he's hurt. I think he's not playing this week. So I would pick Jackson. If CJ Stroud is not playing for Houston, then I like Jacksonville in that game.
Is he playing? Let me see. Shaq, is Travis still out?
Oh, Travis Hunter. Yeah. Oh, he's out. He
Is
out
he still?
indefinitely. Hmm.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Might be C.
Um. Yeah, and CJ Stroud out too.
CJ was hurt last week. I'm not sure if he's playing this week. Yeah. Yeah.
CJ out too. Then yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
with
I'm
Jacksonville.
going Jacksonville. Yeah.
I'm
Even
going
though
with.
I want Jacksonville to lose, we have their number one pick. So I need Jacksonville to start losing. They winning too many games right now. I wanted it to be a top 10 pick, but it's not looking that way right
Um, Arizona at Seattle. Definitely Seattle.
now. Okay. I like Arizona, man. What's his name?
Don't let that Dallas game get you all
I like
feeling no kind of
Arizona,
way.
man.
You know, we had Jacoby. Now, don't
Listen,
act like
did you see how well Jacoby played?
he.
They
Look how bad
listen,
Dallas played, though.
they put Kyler Murray on injured reserve. It's really just a benching. Jacoby just looked better. Jacoby just looked better than Kyler Murray. And you watch. If one thing Jacoby can do, he can throw the ball. So I like the Cardinals in the upset, big upset.
Okay.
Big upset. That's my upset of the week. Cardinals over Seattle. Seattle look good. If you've seen Seattle against
Seattle
Washington,
looks very well.
They got the number one
They
offense
and
the,
they
in the
defense
NFL.
ain't no punk either.
They look good. Seattle looks really good.
I'm going with Seattle.
Okay. All right.
You know, you's an Aries, so me and you is always gonna be, fire and water anyway.
Yeah.
Um Ram, Rams at San Fran. I said 49ers, you said Rams.
Rams. Mm-hmm.
Detroit at Washington. I'm going with Detroit.
I'm going Detroit as well. Washington is going to be starting Marcus Mariota at quarterback, and that's enough said. You're not going to win no NFL games with Marcus Mariota as your quarterback for a
Yeah.
long period of time. So definitely Lions on that one. Who was that?
Yeah.
Donna Jacobs. Yeah, Donna, Lions, and Rams. I agree with you on both of those.
Donna, you my friend. Don't let that little smile in that
Yeah.
nigga get y'all fuzzy and warm
We got Big
inside.
Shaq Duval. Yeah, I like Jacksonville. I like
Um, Pittsburgh at the Chargers.
Chargers. I'll never choose Pittsburgh for
I
nothing.
told them
I
that
don't choose
on.
Pittsburgh for
Listen,
nothing. I
I
don't care if
told them.
Pittsburgh was playing Glenville High School football team. I pick Glenville. Never Pittsburgh.
Listen, I told them that on Wednesday. I ain't
Never.
never
Never.
going
Never.
for picking Pittsburgh to win nothing.
Never.
I don't
I never
care
pick
who they
Pittsburgh.
playing.
We can agree on that one, Stacey. I'll never
I'm
choose
not
Pittsburgh
picking
for
them.
nothing. For
If
nothing. They shouldn't.
they was playing New Orleans
Yeah. I
or the
couldn't believe they beat
Commanders,
Indy. I couldn't believe they beat Indy
I
last week.
couldn't either.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I'm picking the Chargers, and Pittsburgh is traveling all the way out there to the West Coast. That time difference, it makes a difference for sure. And I just picked the Chargers.
Okay.
That's a Monday night
Monday.
game.
No, yeah, that's the Sunday night game.
Sunday night, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see the first couple. I'll see the first quarter. That's about it. I'll be sleepy. If I don't get no old lady nap and I watch the Browns game, it's over.
Yeah.
Philly and Green Bay Monday night game. I'm gonna take Philly. Green Bay is just Green Bay. They ain't making no noise. Michael went over there and just got their money. He ain't making no noise either.
Well, they struggled. They lost to Carolina last week, which was a horrible loss. They lost to my Browns early in the season, which was a big win for us. I'm still holding on to that one. But Philadelphia is going to destroy them, I believe. Jalen
Yeah, what
Hurts,
you think the score is gonna be for that?
AJ Brown. It's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Both teams in the 20s, but I like Philadelphia for sure. It's in Green Bay, so we'll see. It's probably going to be cold. But
Philly is a cold state too,
it
so it
is.
ain't.
It is.
Yeah,
It is. They
it
both
ain't
pretty
like it's a
hard, but
difference. The only thing that might be different is that slight altitude. You do go up a little bit out there. That might have an effect on it. That's the only thing. Like going when I hate going to Denver, but but it ain't that much of a difference. But I want to say they starting to get a little bit of frost and snow out that way.
They
So
are. They are. I hear Cleveland might have a little coming this week as well, huh?
yeah, we getting some.
Yep.
Tifa say 30 to 21. Go
30
Birds.
21 for the birds.
Yeah, 30 30. Yeah, she an Eagles girl.
A big
Um,
shout about them Tar Brothers, Glenville.
yeah, we getting snow on Monday. Yesterday I was out and the snow plows was out rolling, getting ready. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh Lord, let me get myself in gear for this.
I'm just a bit south in Columbus, so we ain't talking no snow yet down here. So
Yeah, somebody came on my page and was like, yeah, keep that up north. Yeah, it's cold here today and rainy,
we'll
actually.
see. We'll see.
Well, Dr. Phil, that is our time. I thank you for joining us. We're gonna
Thank
need you
you.
to get your no, Tifa, we're gonna get send some snow to Philly for y'all. We're gonna need you to clear your surgery schedule on Friday so you
I
can
got
come
it. I
and
got it.
come and join us for kickoff to the weekend on Friday. Um, I know the
Thank you
Buckeyes
for having
are
me.
your college team, so
All
OHIO, go Buckeyes. We
right.
play Purdue this
Yes.
weekend, and
1 o'clock.
so yeah, that's gonna be a easy another. What are we 8-0 right
Yeah, 8-0, 8-0, number one team.
now?
Thank
Number
you.
one.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see
Yes,
y'all. Hopefully, I can come back next week so we can talk about all my picks that I made.
that's
And
right. Shake
right.
OHIO.
IO, Big Shaq.
You
Yeah.
going with Green Bay? Oh, of
Stacey
course.
like Green Bay. Stacey Evans, that's another bet we can bet on if you think
So
Green Bay.
we have she in the part of that NFC East, so she ain't never going, like we ain't never rooting for them. Make sure you catch the NFC East show. The East Ain't Easy every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock right here on the Black Women Love Football channel. Wind down Wednesday every Wednesday with the starting lineup. It is a blast. Until next week, have a good weekend. Go Browns, go Buckeyes, and have a good one.
Thank y'all. See y'all later.